Good morning, everyone. I hope you can hear me and see me and that I don't lose my electricity. Good morning. I am still prepping really quickly here because we have a giveaway. Today is the first Wednesday of the month, and you know what that means. That means we draw for the Creative Word of the Day winner. So I'm getting all the links ready here so I can draw from each one of them. Good morning to everyone. I will be right with you. I apologize. I have been going all morning here. Okay, I have the 9th, the 16th, the 30th. I need one more video for the month of August. And there it is. Share. I hope everyone is well this morning. I have a lot to go through today. A lot. All right, let me grab my trusty notebook. And it just went on the floor. Okay. Let's see who is here. Beverly, Terry, Georgina, Doris, Kathy, Richard, Lisa Marie, Dawn. Going to watch with my friend Jack the Ripper. Twisted Pixie, Charlotte, Terry, Katie Crafts, Anne, Honor, Carla, Robin's Nest, Denise. Good morning, Carla. I'm sorry if I apologize if I missed anyone. We have a lot to go through. You know I'm a talker, but I'm going to be even quicker. Hi, Adam. He jumped across the pond just to be with us here today. Okay, so it's so funny because I have it written down here to tell you guys, and then I see that Terry asked, did Marie go shopping? I stayed away from Martin's this week. No shopping at all at Martin's. Okay. First off, I want to stop and take a moment to thank my admins and mods. I could not have this channel or my Facebook group without them. They are the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you to every single one of you. You do so much for me, and I hope you know that it is appreciated more than you know, and I know the subscribers appreciate you all as well, so thank you. Good morning, Joanne. I never know how to pronounce that. I think it's Joan. Okay, so today being the first Wednesday of the month, it's that time when I remind you. Now, some of you are great about doing this, and that's great, but some people need the reminders. I know, Terry, right? But I do have something to show you. I wouldn't let you down, girl. Okay, first Wednesday of the month, I say, if you haven't already, your sewing machine wants you to change the needle. Really need to do that. Some people do it after every project. Some people do it once a week. Everyone has their thing. And then some people need my reminders. I'm some people. Okay, clean that lint from your sewing machine. Your thread cutter will thank you. Your machine will thank you. You will thank you. You'll be happy. And you can call it housework. Hey. Oil your sewing machine if it takes oil. If it doesn't, don't do that. It wouldn't be good. Okay? Good morning, Anne. All right. So, did I get Happy Mail this week? I did. Did I get fabric this week? I did. I told you guys a week or so ago that I'd been chatting with Kimberly from My Fabric Addiction 1 over on Etsy. Now, she's our enabler. She has all these beautiful fabrics, and so many of us buy them. In fact, I noticed a lot of the leaf pot holders that were made from just this past week, sew along. I noticed a lot of her fabrics there because it's just such a great deal, those Scrappy strip packs she has. All right, who wants to see what Kimberly sent me? It came in yesterday. You're welcome, Terry. You're very welcome. Okay, so this box came in yesterday. Oh, Lisa Marie's ready. Okay, so I had a little note there because she's just ever so sweet. All right, so there were a few little things she tucked in there. This is a Taylor's Click pencil, and it makes marks on fabric that is erasable with this little thing. This has a little eraser on it. So this one is called Soline Taylor's Click pencil, and this one is called a Duo eraser. Okay, there was this mini charm pack called Thatched. So all the fabric is the same print, but it's all different colors. I love working with things like that. I know, Honor, you are a fabric-aholic, okay? We all know you go on all those sites and buy all that fabric. Beverly says, I want to see. Lisa Marie, me. Okay, so she knew I needed some autumn colors, okay? And she did not let me down on that. Okay, so this is, what was this called? Halloween Basics? Yeah, Halloween Basics is what this is called, this charm pack. And oranges, blacks, all, I keep opening to the same fabrics. You get the drift. It's wonderful. Now I'm going to leave a link for this down below if you want to get some of this. Okay. All right, I don't know what to show you next. All right. Like I say, she knew I needed autumn. Denise says, I love her shot. Hi, sister-in-law. Okay, and Honor knows she's a fabricaholic. She does not deny. Okay, these are the 10-inch squares, the layer cakes, all full of autumn goodness. And goodness sakes alive, I'm so excited. Okay, you should have seen me yesterday when I opened the package. I just flipped out. Okay, now this has the little fabric tie around there, but these are all autumn prints, Jelly Roll autumn prints. Hi, Deb. June's here. Oh, everyone's getting here. Anyone who missed it, I'm opening fabric from My Fabric Addiction 1 over on Etsy. So this is the charm pack of the Halloween Basics fabric, just like this one. Okay, there's the matching Jelly Roll and charm pack. Now there's another autumn one. Are you guys ready? This, I'm gonna give you a minute. You ready? Everybody drooling? This is a Moda fabric, okay? I wrote down Forest Frolic, okay? It's called Forest Frolic. And I know you can't see that. I'm going to leave the link below to this. You can go to her website and see this, and when you click on one of the pictures, it will show you all the prints in there, because I just can't open it yet till I'm ready to use it. But to me, this is screaming, make me a tote bag. Did you hear that too? I just think it screams, make me into a tote bag. And there'll be plenty of scraps left for other projects. Yeah, I think that's what it said, at least to me. Does your fabric speak to you? I know, Lisa Marie, right? Brace yourself, folks. Terry, drool, says Lisa Marie. Okay, there's a little notebook, a little Moda notebook with a magnetic, there's a little piece of magnet there that snaps down. Okay, now this was in there. I gotta get the paper that was with it here. I just keep dropping things. Okay, she probably got this as a sample or something, I'm going to assume. But it's just a little blade. See the little blade comes out? It says Olfa touch knife. What's that? Okay, was there more? What? There was more? Good morning, Quilton Mama. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late to the show. What site do you get that gorgeous jelly roll from? I'm going to leave a link down below. It's called My Fabric Addiction 1 on Etsy. Well, actually, you wait just a minute. I can grab that link for you really quickly. Let me see, because I have it here. I tried to be on top of things today. That's if it will fit in there. Because sometimes the longer links don't fit. But it will be in the description box below. Hi, Danelle. Kathy says, yes, it's screaming tote bag. Terry says, all the fabric screams at me, and Honor agrees. Oh, Lisa Marie says, Kimberly should sell goodie boxes. I would love that. Hint, hint. I'll definitely let her know. Okay, I can't open this without you guys. Scrappy strip pack. Now, this is how I found her shop to begin with, was these Scrappy strip packs. So if you're new, you don't know about these, but if you've been around, you have one of these. Now, they're $13 and you get a pound of strips, okay? So this is the strips that you get for $13. And what it is some of them might be 2.5 inches. Some of them might be 4 inches, or, you know, they're in between there. I've even had some be like 1 inch wide, but they're all great. Now, these are not jelly rolls. I just want to make that clear. They're not. They're Scrappy strip packs, okay? And we use them around here at Marie's Scrappy Creations. We use them for so many things. So there's one, and I noticed that there was some autumn fabrics in there and a couple of Christmas fabrics along with everything else. What was that? Did you say you thought there was one more in the box? Beverly says she's ordered a few times. Everything was awesome. That's awesome, Beverly. And if you guys go and order, just tell her I sent you over. You don't have to, but it would be nice. I got another strip pack. So, oh my land. I'm overjoyed. Let me catch up here. Quilton Mama says, Marie, you go girl with your awesome self. LOL. Green with fabric envy, says Carla. I love her peace sign emoji. Okay. Kimberly is very generous with her scrap packs. She is. I cannot say enough good, Terry, because Kimberly is not just a great fabric seller. She is a very kind-hearted and generous person. When I had my 1-year giveaway, she did, you know, she gave out things to give to you guys, and I can't say enough good about her. Very kind-hearted person. So thank you, Kimberly, from My Fabric Addiction. And as I said, everyone, I will edit the description box after the live stream, and it will have a few links. It will have one to her shop. I'll put in the link that will take you to the Moda jelly roll, and at least one of these things here too. I don't know how many I have on hand, but yes. Terry says, I have lots in my cart on her site. Late night wish list. Beverly says, Terry, you got me started on Kathy's channel. Thanks. I'm going to assume you mean the fabric, or I'm not sure. Okay. I need to keep moving because I have a lot to get through. Okay, I got an early birthday gift. A friend of mine, we've been friends for 32 years. She's going away to England to see her mom, and she's not going to be home for my birthday. So she bought me an early birthday gift. And if you looked really closely at my picture from What's Up Wednesday this morning, you may have seen these little beauties. These are Tula Pink 4.5 inch snips with a little hook on the, can you see that hook? One of the blades has a hook. I don't know how well you can see. It's got a little curve. So these were my happy birthday gift. And they're so nice. You can really snip right in there really close. And I have to say, I've been using 2 different kinds for years and loved them, but you know what? That one is really nice because it just zing, zing. Hi, Chris. Good to see you. Lisa Marie says that Kimberly should do gift cards. How many of us would love that? Well, I know she's going to watch this, but I'll put a bug in her ear anyway, okay? Let's see. Chris says, hey everyone, happy Wednesday. I hope y'all are well. Hey Marie, sweetie. Well, right back at you, Chris. I hope everything is well with you. Quilton Mama says to Lisa Marie, she goes, yes, to send to each other or do for giveaways. That's a great idea. Terry says, oh, pretty snips. We get excited about everything sewing. Yes, we do. We really do. Okay, I need to put some of this in there and we will go on, but I just can't thank Kimberly enough for feeding our addiction. So, having all that autumn stuff, I told her, I said, when we made these, when people started posting pictures, even last year I saw it, I was like, I'm spying your straps, yeah, your Scrappy strip packs in there, because those Scrappy strip packs, yeah, they're great for these. Okay. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm going to call you Miles. Good morning to you. Okay. My youngest son just started a new job. Good morning, Linda. Glad you could make it. My son just started a new job, and now he worked at Harbor Freight. Before he left, he said, it's my last day over there. And I said, hey, you're going to be there anyway. Would you pick up a few things for me? So did I go to Martin's? No, I didn't. But I did shop. Oh, remember last week I said that I wasn't sure through Walmart if that Peltex was going to come in? It did come in. I got it. And I got it for $4.23. And it's normally $8. All right. So what did I get at Harbor Freight, you say, that's for sewing? You may ask. What does Marie need those big Q-tips for? They're perfect for sewing machine cleaning. Like, aren't they? Yes, Kathy, those are pot holders. I'm sorry you missed it, sister-in-law. They are pot holders. I have a tutorial about them, and then the other day we did a sew-along. Let me show you one of them. So I could have also decorative stitched just on the fabric, but basically what I did was just sewed on the lines between the fabrics. But they're a favorite of mine. I just love making them, and I just think they're adorable. Okay, so these came from Harbor Freight, and they're great for cleaning your sewing machine. Now, that being said, the really large ones I haven't found a use for. But let me see. These ones here, they're fairly long and they're thin. They're so good. I got a locking clamp for turning long tubes. I got a grommet set, the 1/2-inch grommets. And I got a drop cloth to make canvas shopping bags. You can't get fabric any cheaper than that. You can't. Okay, let's see. I know I'm missing things. I apologize. Let me see. Missed what? I'm sorry. What'd you miss? But yes, this will be available for replay on whatever you didn't see. Okay. Last week, I mentioned that I had ordered from Wawak and that they had mailed me out something. I had it within 48 hours of my order. I was so impressed. I called back there with a question, and they were so good. Now, I know I said this last week, but it bears repeating. When a place has good customer service and they mail quickly and they do all this, that's a winner in my book. Now, they're a family-owned business, I've been told. this gentleman, Joel, that works for them, he took care of, it wasn't a complaint. I had a question about a product. He called me back to make sure that everything was okay. And then they sent me something. And with that something, they sent me a big honkin' cookie that I shared with my husband, and it was still too much cookie for us. But not only that, he called back just this past week, since I told you guys, just to check and make sure everything was okay. They have my business. I mean, they have products that I love anyway, but that kind of customer service, that's a number one in anyone's book to me. So I wanted to let you guys know, anyone who has never ordered from Wawak, I'm not saying you need to run right over there and order something. I'm not pushing you to go anywhere. I really am not. I just want to say, for anyone who missed it, I got their brand of SF101 and their brand of, or their make of Decoville Light. And I paid about half of what you would pay for the brand name, and that stuff, I couldn't say enough good about it. And they have the 1/8 inch zipper tape, you know, the double-sided tape, and you can't find that anywhere. Joanne Fabric doesn't have it. Everyone else has 1/4 inch. They have 1/8 inch. Beverly says, great haul. Terry says, oh, nice. If you need grommets, just yell. I haven't used them yet, but I could see myself using them. Yes, Terry, that is awesome. Beverly says that. Oh, there's Glenda. She's the lucky girl this month, isn't she? She won the Creative Word of the Day contest. Then last week she won one of the Tula bags. Speaking of, those 2 bags will be going out in tomorrow's mail. I also have some of those boxes that my husband makes. Those will be going out. I just have not gotten around to mailing yet. So I know Honor wanted one, Tracy wanted 1 or 2 or whatever. I'll get in touch with you ladies. I just haven't had time to get the printer out and get postage. Oh, speak of the devil, there's Tracy. I will email you later today, Tracy. Okay, for projects. Have I been sewing? I really haven't done that much. I had to travel. It's about an hour's drive from here to the doctor last week, and sometimes that really bothers me. Other times it's not too bad, and this time I had a rough week. Wasn't as bad as some, but I didn't get a lot of sewing done. I did start on a notebook cover, a composition notebook cover. It's nothing fancy. It has a Japanese picture on there, scene, I guess. And I used the stitching like this. My husband said it looks like the stitching on a baseball, and I thought that was a good thing. If you missed the sew along, I showed this. This is a can cozy, insulated with Insulbrite, so it keeps it hot or cold around your cup. The name of the company is Wawak, W-A-W-A-K. And if you go to their site, they will send you a free catalog, or you can just shop online. I get both. I get their emails and I get their catalogs. Okay, let's see. Glenda got her pot holders and her jar gripper. I'm glad you liked it. Yes, that Asian print is beautiful, isn't it, Honor? Thank you, Terry, for popping that in there. Okay, so I didn't do a lot of sewing, but I did that, and I did the sew along, which we did a talk along. Okay, let's be honest. We had a talk along. I sewed 1 set of pot holders that whole time. But for anyone who missed it, geez, I say that a lot. For anyone who missed it, I started off with no issues with sound or picture to have the electricity flash on and off. We still don't know why, but it happened. The whole city, the whole town, everyone lost it for a nanosecond. It was just long enough to make my internet boxes reboot, and I lost all you guys, so I had to start a second stream. That's why there are 2 parts to the autumn leaf pot holder sew along. And the reason that I didn't do a tutorial on Sunday was, just like I said the other day, I kind of had a rough week. Even though I had 75% of it filmed, I really couldn't push myself, and I knew you guys would understand, and so we didn't have a tutorial on Sunday. But we're all still here. The world didn't cave in. YouTube's still letting me have my channel. Okay, speaking of my channel, we just had the 10,000 woohoo subscriber giveaway. Thank you guys. I am almost at 10,300 already, and the bigger than that, I have passed 10 days ago. I passed 100,000 hours of watch time. I was like, what? You guys watched me that much? You put up with my annoying voice for 100,000 hours? You guys need a sticker that says, I'm brave. Richard says, that's pretty fabric for a notebook cover. Thank you, Richard. It's for our son-in-law. His mom was Japanese, and he collects all kinds of things like that, and his birthday's coming up, so I'm going to make him that plus something else. He loves having those hanging kitchen towels. I don't know why I'm saying it quietly. It's not like they watch me, but I always make them some new hanging towels, so I'm going to do that as well. All right, let's see. Hi, Aisha. Missed you making the pot holders. Okay, well, listen, Miles. I have a tutorial. I'm going to write it down. Unless, Terry, could you grab the link, not to the sew along, but to the actual tutorial, please, for me, please, and thank you. So what happened, Miles, is about a year ago, I made a tutorial on the pot holders, okay? And it goes through every step of how to make them. And then this past weekend, we did a sew along. So I kind of showed, but not really. You really need the other link. And she's my right hand on this. She's my right hand on the YouTube Live. She's always got the links right there. And that's Terry. So she will show you that. You want to see those again? And they are a pot holder. And I make them in 2 halves and then sew them together, and then I put the quilt batting underneath and quilt them. These are made using 3 layers of cotton batting in them. And some of them, you might notice there's a little bit of a size difference here. If I have a little bit extra, I try not to waste too much. So some of them are bigger than others. These ones have the brown edge and background, or rusty brown. And these have the orange. And I had some green binding, the bias binding, left from last year's tutorial, so I used those. Okay. I have you in my ear walking around doing things in home. Well, that's good, because I need to do housework and I haven't done any. Rowena, hello up in Winnipeg. That's okay. We're glad you're here. There is no late. What was it Lisa Marie said a week or so ago? Something about there is no late. Terry, thank you. She says, just take care, Marie. No worries. Tracy says, understandable, Marie. You must keep yourself healthy for us. I appreciate that. Yeah, when my pain spikes, I try to rest. So, and that's all I can do. So, yeah, Terry is the best. Everyone agrees. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, those browns and oranges go really well together, don't they? Tracy, that's okay. My typing is terrible. I voice message or video message most people because I can't do that. All right. I'm going to go over some really quick things, and I'm going to try to spit it out really quick. Oh, let me see. Carla, I love every day when your previous videos are suggested. I click and watch them immediately, so I'm doing my share of watching. Well, thank you very much, Carla. And you're always so sweet. Every time she makes a comment, she signs it, your friend in New Mexico. I think it's New Mexico. I'm sorry, I read a lot of comments. Carla. And it's like, aw, isn't that sweet? 100,000 hours. I also tune in to see your hairdo. LOL. Well, that's good, but I need a cut. I can't spike it right now because I need a cut. Okay. Facebook group. If you are not a member of the Facebook group, you need to email me to get a link to join. You can't join any other way. It's only by request. Also, we have been having a lot of this next thing I'm going to tell you about. Now, I'm going to pick on Terry. I'm going to pretend that Terry did it. Terry might be on the group and she might invite 10 people to the group. Well, they don't answer questions because they don't know they're invited. So when myself, Lisa Marie, or Honor go to let people into the group, we don't know if they're bots. We don't know anything about these people. So if you're hearing this, please, if you want to add people to the group, I think I would rather have you message me in some way and say, can you give me a link for them to join, or tell me a little bit about them, because the majority of people who have been invited in that way don't even take part in the group. We have so many members on the Facebook group that have never commented, they have never clicked like, and the majority of them were added by friends who, I'm sure, it was very well meaning, thought that they would like the group, but apparently they didn't. So I would just ask that you can contact myself, Honor Cobb, or Lisa Marie Esposito right on the group. Number 2, if you send me a friend request, I'm sorry, I can't accept. I have been hacked 4 or 5 times now just in the past 4 months, and every time I've done it, I have accepted a friend request from someone who it says is a member of my group. So while you may be sending that in good faith and it may be really you, I'm sorry, I can't take the chance because I have too many things tied up with my Facebook. I can't take the chance again. So I apologize for that. So if you're not a member of the group, email me. The email will be edited into the description box at the end of this video, but it's Marie's Scrappy Creations at yahoo.com. That's 2 S's after the Marie. So yeah, okay, let me catch up really quick. Hi Vivian, good to see you. Sandra's here, sliding in. Charlotte says, Marie, you look comfortable. Of course. Hi Janice, good to see you. Charlotte says, I'm in my pajamas. Well, that's the best way to be. As my mom would call them, she'll say, I got into my comfy cozies, and that's exactly what it is. Terry says, I'm always in trouble. What did I do now? It was Adam So's fault. Yeah, I was using you as if, like, if you invited some of your friends who didn't know what the group was and you invited them to my Facebook group and we just let them in and maybe they weren't interested. Bad, Terry, bad. Vicky says, hi Marie. Hi Vicky. First time here, I'm enjoying myself. Michigan here. Well, hello in Michigan, Vicky, and you get the silly happy dance from the chair. We're glad to have you here. Hi, Mary. She says, good morning, y'all. Am I saying y'all right? From way down Texas. LOL. Well, we're glad you're here, Mary. Glenda, Mary, I'm your neighbor in Oklahoma. Yes, Tracy says, hackers are relentless. We have to be careful. Thank you for your vigilance. Well, I just really, I feel bad not accepting any more friend requests, but I just can't take the chance. So I appreciate everyone's understanding. Adam says, it's my fault, Terry. Always my fault. See, he understands the way it is. He knows. Michelle the Quilter. Marie, I made my daughter one of your composition book covers the other day. It was a great video that shows many alternatives. She loved it. Yay! I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you for letting me know that. That's heartwarming. I'm so glad she loved it. Goodness. And I'm going to do another video on those notebook covers. We're going to cover how to make them for any size notebook, as well as how to add a zippered pocket and things like that. So I'm not sure when that's coming up, but I want to do that soon. Good morning, Patricia Gregg. We've got another y'all from Texas. Texas is in the house. Terry says, we had a crazy hacker the other day. Just be careful. Oh my goodness. Glenda says, hackers should so get a life. Yes, they should. Okay. So, creative word of the day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 4 names, one from each of the previous 4 videos, and then and I'll write their name down, those 4. And from those 4, I'm going to choose one, okay? So, I've got to come over here. It's going to take me just a moment to do this here. Because I was really behind the 8 ball this morning. And didn't get everything done. Select all. Copy. Random comment chooser. Oop, can't do that one. So I will do this 4 times. And if you're overseas in any way, I'll have to send something that will fit inside an envelope. All these comment choosers are different, so I'm trying to I guess I don't know how to work this one or something, because it's just, oh, I guess I have to solve the math problem they want me to solve. Okay. It's not giving me a name. What am I doing wrong? I'm going to choose a different comment. I'm going to choose a different chooser. Hey, Lisa, she slid right in here. Good morning, Lisa. Using one of my first notebook is almost gone. Lisa sent me some, sorry, I'm doing 2 things at once, some little Post-its. Okay, let's see. Kathy Clark is the first person whose name goes in the drawing. Okay, you write her down, Kathy Clark. So she's in the running. I wish I had a better way to do this, guys, but I apologize, I don't. I'm sure you're keeping yourselves entertained in the comments section. All right, copy. Carla Atkins is number 2. We were just talking to her and about her in the comments here. So she's number 2. We got 2 more to go. So far, we have Carla and Kelly. Alrighty, let's see who's next. Copy. Good morning, Helen, Deborah. Hope I haven't missed anyone. Oh, Miles gets the happy dance, first time here. Okay, let's see. Third one, Jean, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, R-O-H-R-E-R, Rohrer. Jean. I think it goes by court reporter. But YouTube messes with people's names. You get, like, I have one friend, her name is Anne, and she's over the pond, and she has a numerical, like 6869 for a name on YouTube, but then they change it to this, I don't know what, this series of letters and numbers and all that. So I'm not sure why they do that. Okay, one last one, and then we'll be ready to pick it for the month and see who wins. Pick a winner. Laura Ruthruff. Let's see. Laura Ruthruff. Okay. So I have Laura Carla, Kathy, and Jean. Okay. Fold these up a little bit. I'm going to put them in one of these boxes. Deb's excited to make some leaf pot holders. I'm trying to catch up here. Kathy, I'm watching Let's Make a Deal in between. Let's see, I gotta catch up. Dawn, hidden pocket in the notebook cover. I realized you could tuck money or something into the back side of the pocket flap. Yes, you can. Joan's getting ready to spray baste a small scrappy quilt. Oh, that sounds cute. Love my scraps. Lisa says, my appointment ran late and I got home as fast as I could. Those donuts are freshly made by me. Only the best for RP. I'm glad you brought the donuts. And Deb said, can't wait to make some leaf pot holders. Tracy says, we have to keep Marie's Scrappy Creations on the YouTube radar. Remember to thumbs up. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. Oh, guess who? Nancy. Hello. Good to see you. All right. So we have 4 names here. One of them wins for the creative word of the day. Terry, you want to pick that? All right. I got to pick one. You notice Glenda is not here. Her name didn't get picked. Carla Atkins. Congratulations, Carla. If you're still here, if you're not, I'll get a hold of you. But I am going to need your address. All right. Patricia Gregg says, I love the leaf pot holders. Thank you. We did the sew along. There is a tutorial, quilting in the country. Love those pot holders. Thank you. Yeah, they're from a tutorial I did last year, and then we tried to do a sew along the other day, but we were rudely interrupted by Mother Nature making the electricity go out, and my mouth was going a mile a minute, chatting with everyone in the chat box, so we didn't get a lot of sewing done. Or I didn't. Congratulations to Carla. Congratulations, everyone. I want to thank everyone for taking part in that. Speaking of comments, we have 2 other things to take care of while we're talking about comments. The creative word of the day for today. Don't write it in the right here in the live chat. It can't get picked up there. But below the video, you can do it now or when the video is over. You're going to use the month of September. So the word is September. If you don't know how to play, all you do is you use the creative word of the day in a comment below the video. Your name gets put in the drawing for like what I just chose, the first Wednesday of every month. Hi, Janice. Janice Cahill's here. Michelle the Quilter. Quilting with Helen says congratulations. Georgina. Oh, goodness. All right. So, each week I have been reading a comment of the week. And I know I say it every week. You guys have some really good comments. You really do. Love reading the comment section. But I always have to choose one now. So this person just started coming up. Now, I'm not saying they haven't been a subscriber. Maybe they are a new subscriber. Or maybe they just started commenting. But either way, I appreciate it. So Poodle Quilter said, thank you, Marie, for your tutorials. I love watching your videos. You motivate me to use my stash. I am sewing scrappy Christmas quilts today. So thank you to Poodle Quilter. The reason I picked that is there was so much in that one little paragraph. She thanked me for the tutorials, which that's why I'm here. You're welcome. She likes to watch the videos. That makes me happy. But the first thing that really got me was you motivate me to use my stash. That I'm overjoyed with that because that's the reason I'm here. I started this channel with the intent of making things from my scraps that weren't quilts. That's what I told myself. After years of making quilts, I had all these scraps. What am I going to do with them? Well, let's see how many different ways I can use my scraps, and I brought you guys along for the journey, and here we are. So if I motivate you to use your scraps in new ways, that's awesome. Whether it's composition notebook covers, a pencil case, a throw pillow, set of pot holders, anything. It's great. And she said she is sewing Scrappy Christmas quilts. We all love Scrappy and we all love quilts. So thank you, Poodle Quilter. You are the comment of the week. You don't win anything, but you do get your name mentioned, and I appreciate you and you and you. I appreciate all of you so much. Okay, hi Mary. Mary, Love My Crafts is here. Carla says, oh my goodness, thank you. Yes, Carla, I don't know if you're on the Facebook group, but if you're not, if you are on the Facebook group, you can private message me your information, your mailing information. If you're not on the Facebook group, you need to email me, and I will edit that in the description box after the video, but it's Marie's Scrappy Creations at yahoo.com. Hi, Deborah Clark. Judith. Hi, Judith. How are you doing? Marie, the Scrappy Stash Buster, says Tracy. Yeah, you guys are too. You really are. Glenda says, Carla, I never win anything anywhere, and it was such a surprise and blessing to get something handmade from Marie. You know what she left out, though? She won twice, as I just said. She won the Creative Word of the Day, and then last week she won a Tula Pink bag, which those are going out here right away. Oh, we love you, Glenda. Oh, hi, Mona. She says, I'm sorry I'm late. That's okay. That's all right. People coming and going and coming and going. You did miss the box that I got from my fabric addiction. You're going to want to go back and get a gander at that, though, Mona. Good to see you. Okay, so what is next? I want to thank everyone who joined me for the sew along, or talk along as I'm going to call it now, because that's what we did. Let's be honest. We talked and we sewed a little bit during the sew along. But thank you to everyone who came and hung out with me, and to those of you who watched the replay. I really appreciate you, because that helped with those. I still can't get over that 10 days ago I hit 100,000 hours of watch time. That just blows my mind. It blows my mind. Hi, Rose. Did I see you yet? Oh, goodness. When I close the chat box and try to come back, it says the chat has moved. Yes, it's telling you the chat has moved because you used to go to a different place for it and YouTube didn't update. Now, every time you go to the chat, it tells you the chat has moved. That's normal. Yeah, it's towards the front, Mona. That's all I can say. Lisa says, Tracy, she's our scrappy, fearless leader, also an enabler, and the only person I know that's aware of Dave's whereabouts. I'm not telling, Lisa. I'm not. I'll never live that down. I don't script my videos in any way, and so I'm very off the cuff. Anyone who knows me will tell you that if I think something, I say it. I don't really have much of a filter in that way. Sometimes that's good and sometimes that's not. But what Lisa is talking about is I was making a video a few weeks ago and I said something, I can't remember now. I said, and I, your fearless leader, will show you how, or something to that effect. And the minute it was out of my mouth, it had gone. I thought of Lisa. I thought she's going to grab onto that. I knew she was, and she did, right in the comments. Glenda says, yes, she's our fearless leader. Tracy, congratulations. You're the best. Thank you, Tracy. 73 here now, says Terry. Thank you. And, you know, I wanted to get that in there as well. Whether you chat or not, I appreciate you being here. I know there's people out there that don't chat. My mom watches sometimes. She doesn't chat. My Aunt Gail's out there. I bet she's out there right now. And she's watching. She bought a brand new cutting mat and all that to sew. Yeah. She's getting right in there now. I got to check in on her and see how that's going. All right. Terry says, Tracy, you will have to spill the beans on what you made. Yeah, we want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay. So I didn't go to Marden's. Let me see. I think I got through everything. I'm going to mail out those totes that were won, the Tula Pink totes that were won. Those are going out this week. And the boxes. I had my husband make up a few more. Honor, I think that's the one you wanted that holds the mini charm packs. I had him make one. So yeah, I just haven't gotten to the mailing yet. So Mary says, but we think of you as a leader. You guide us through our scrappy journeys. Well, that's a good thing to go through. Those forests of scraps can be dense, can't they? Dave is elusive. Someday, someday. Yes, someday. Hi, Claudette. Glad you're here. Thank you for popping in and saying hi and coming to see us. Okay, still working on it. I will finish it today and post a picture. Yay! Hi, Kelly. Good to see you. How are you doing? She says, just popping in to say hi because I know I'm really late. You can't be late around here, although I am almost done. Tracy says, oh my goodness, I love those boxes. I use them every day. Yeah, I will email you later. And my sister-in-law says, what boxes? Well, your brother-in-law makes these boxes. He takes a yardstick, okay, and he makes these boxes. They're lightweight, and so many of us use them. I use quite a few things. Like right here, I have like all sorts of things in here. Bobbins and my, can't even think of the word. Anyway, all sorts of things in there that I need to grab onto. And then these can hold your sewing feet, like all the different, you know, little attachments maybe that go on your machine. But he made them to hold business cards, to hold my business cards. And then someone saw them and he started making them up. And then this one is just a decorative size. And this one holds, I gotta grab one here. I know there's one here. Oh, I guess I'm getting it over here. Okay, these are mini charm packs. They're 2.5 inches. And see, these hold like 10 or 11 of them going this way. Walking foot. Yes, thank you, Nancy. I couldn't even think of the word. Isn't that silly? So yeah. I will tell him, Kathy. Deborah says, I'm new to your channel. Just found you 2 days ago. Was looking for fabric bowls. I did a fabric basket. Let me see where mine is. I have a gazillion of them. And I don't have one handy. Boy, that one's over full. Let me take some of this stuff out. You can make them any size. This was not the original size. But they were made to hold fat quarters and charm packs, and they hold them well. Okay? If you would like, I can put that in there, and I have a bowl cozy tutorial, but those are about the only holders I have. Deborah, but welcome to my channel. If you'd like me to link the videos in the description box, I'll put them in there anyway. Link video to baskets. I have been looking at those fabric bowls though. Those are pretty interesting. Terry, I need to order more boxes. Everyone was telling me walking foot. You ever have those moments where it's like you can't think of the word? I'm trying to think. I was in one of my game chats last night and I was trying to think of the word, a certain word, just a normal word, and I couldn't. And I'm looking at my husband, I'm like, that word that means blah, 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 blah. And he looks at me and he says it, and I'm like, well, yeah, I just couldn't grasp it. All right, let's see. Purchased a box of different sewing feet. No idea what to do with them. I wonder if it's like mine. I bought one on Amazon, oh, I don't know, a couple years ago. Like this. And it has all kinds of sewing feet in there. And a lot of them I know how to use, but a lot of them I don't. and 2 of them will not snap on. They're not made right, like, because they're cheap, the metal, but most of them work great. Okay, Lisa says, did you guys notice that Mona got some Lorelei Harris fabrics? You're one of us now. No, I haven't caught up on anyone's videos. Let's see. Crystal. Hi, Crystal. She says, adorable boxes. Thank you so much. Yeah, he started selling those, and then people just get a hold of me if they want them and all that. Beverly had a doctor's appointment this morning. We'll need to catch the replay. Well, we're glad you dropped in. I hope your appointment went well. Rose says, I'm making a notebook cover just now for my son. It has the Knights of Columbus logo on it. He works with it. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm doing a few with applique on them too. That's awesome. I love that. I'm sure he will love that too, Rose. Doris says, did your husband just start to make the charm pack boxes? I think I have one that size. For the mini charm packs. Well, it's his latest size for the mini charm packs, yeah. These aren't for the 5-inch ones, because the 5-inch ones, they kind of topple over because the sides aren't very, very high. I think I have one that size. Got to check when I go upstairs. I just got done hooking my husband to his dialysis machine. Yeah, you're a busy lady. Yeah, Mona went over and took Lorelei's sale. She took advantage of that. Sewing feet cornucopia. Yes, Tracy, that's for sure. Jackie. Hi, Jackie. Joining very late. Need to get this scheduled on Wednesdays so I don't forget. I'm new to your channel. Well, you get the happy dance, as silly as it is. I'm so happy you're here. We're all happy you're here. We're just fabric addicts. We really are. That's all we do. We talk about fabric. We talk about sewing it, buying it. See, buying it, you need to talk to Terry, because she started this whole thing. No, I just always tease her about that. But welcome to my channel. And yes, I do a live stream every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless I'm not feeling well, and sometimes I put it off. And then every other Sunday, I put up a tutorial, unless it's this past Sunday when I wasn't feeling good and I just didn't get it done. But welcome. Okay, Kelly just uploaded the video for the gnome panel quilt. I will have to check that out. Schedule it or get notifications turned on, says Honor. And Terry, I bought Lorelei Harris fabric and I hid it from myself. Well, I'm going to tell a story. I bought that chicken fabric because I was running out. Lisa had gifted me some chicken things, some chicken squares, I'm going to call them, from the panels. And yeah, I needed some. See, everyone needs Lorelei Harris. I'm sorry I started this, guys. No, I'm not. I'm really not sorry in any way. Quilting with Helen, I bought some too. Lisa, I'm going to make the notebook cover using Lorelei's fairy line for the youngest granddaughters. Did you see what I did with that fairy that you sent me? Our granddaughter Piper, she was calling it, what'd she call it? Fairy Princess Piper, and she said it was her, so I gave it to her because I just couldn't not. For anyone wondering, we did notebook covers, and it was a tutorial, and I had one where I appliqued a fairy onto the front, and I had done Scrappy strips from my Fabric Addiction Scrappy strip packs here. That's what I had used, going diagonally. And then Lisa had sent me some Lorelei Harris little squares, and one of them had a fairy on it, and I appliqued her onto the front. But this is some Lorelei Harris that I appliqued onto this composition notebook cover too. And then that's my Tula pink one. And so there. I hide everything from myself on accident, says Mona. Darkest Parker, are you going to be sewing something? No, Wednesdays are just chatty. We just talk about this and that on Wednesdays, and I'm just about done. There's tutorials on my channel. I'm assuming you're a subscriber because you're in here chatting, so I'm smart that way. welcome to the chat. But yes, I do tutorials every other Sunday. There's a whole host of videos and playlists on my channel. But Wednesday mornings are called What's Up Wednesday, and I just chat about anything and everything, and we draw winners for our Creative Word of the Day contest and so on. But no sewing on Wednesdays. Let's see, I lost my place. Jackie, your tutorials are so wonderful and helpful. Thank you for what you do for us novice quilters. Well, thank you, Jackie. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that you enjoy it. I'm glad that you enjoy it. That's what we're here for. You know, the thing is, a lot of people throw their scraps away. But if you think about it, whether it's a piece that's a 4x6 or a fat quarter, you paid just as much for that little piece of fabric as you did for the rest of it that you used on a project already. So to have it go to waste is awful, in my opinion. And I love scraps. Like, scrappy anything to me looks beautiful. And I don't even care what colors. I just think it's a wonderful thing. Wonderful thing. LL Machine Embroidery. Oh, Lorelei Machine Embroidery Collection. I don't do embroidery, but Lorelei Fabric and My Fabric Addiction 1. Your fault, Marie. Good thing we can't raid Martin's. Oh, my land, Terry. If you came to Martin's, see, you guys, if Terry came to visit me, okay, if she came to Northern Maine to visit me and I took her into Martin's, I have a feeling that I couldn't drag her out. Like, the store would close and she'd still be in there with her little shopping cart. And I bet many of you would. It is a wonderful place. Let's see. My screen says started streaming 58 minutes ago with 58 thumbs up. What is that? 1 thumbs up per minute? That's pretty fun. Surprise live sewing. Yeah, I do that every once in a while. I do. Jackie, you name the panel of Lorelei designs and I probably own it. I love her cute and colorful designs. So easy to incorporate scrappy fabrics. Yes, it is. But you know what? I'm going to throw this out there. I normally don't ask you guys for anything, but I'm going to throw this out there. I don't have a picture right handy of it, but Lisa had gifted me that little fairy from, I don't know which line. I don't know what the name of the line is from Lorelei Harris. I will grab a picture of it. But it's from a panel, and there's only one of that fairy on that panel. And my granddaughter is crazy over that. I'm looking to get 1 or 2 more. I would gladly pay you for the piece and the postage. I just need that fairy. And I'd like to have a couple of them to make something for her for Christmas if anyone wants to part with it. I'll just throw that out there. But that's a good collection to have, Jackie. Charlotte says, we're just not anonymous. Very vocal about our addiction and proud of it. You know it. Oh, Anne says, bedtime for me. I bet it is. What hour of the morning is it? It must be like 4 o'clock in the morning for you. She's probably been up knitting. Terry, I've been sewing my scraps together to make bigger fabric. When I have a large enough stack, voila, I will have a quilt top. Smart girl. Let's see, and someone just woke up. Oh, Mona, yeah, Mona just woke up. Glenda, oh no, never throw those beautiful little scraps away, ever. Terry, I would spend my rent and food money. Yeah, at Martin's, I know. Honor says, I would be crazy in Martin's too. Yeah, don't you girls can't ask for my address. I just know how you'd act. Even Dave couldn't get you out of the store. Mona says, I keep all except strings smaller than 1/4 inch wide. Deborah, love Lorelei sales. I bought some because of this channel. Well, I'm glad I could help you out, Deborah. Katie, one of my nephews wants a quilt made out of fabric from the other 10 cousins' quilts. That's a great idea. Trying to find a pattern that would be okay with wildly different fabrics. Nothing even wrong with squares, or make crazy blocks or something to incorporate all those. I'd just go crazy. Lisa says, Marie, did you forget about the road trip? We're leasing a Greyhound bus and coming to visit you. I'll have to let Martins know ahead of time. 'Cause I don't want to miss it. 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 'Cause I don't want to Honor says, look at turning 20 for ideas on a scrap quilt. Thank you, Honor. Just over 12:30 a.m., says Aunt Crystal. I have been crazy in Martin's. It's the bomb. It is the bomb. And I think our store here in town is one of the largest fabric ones of all, because every Martin's fabric section is different sized and ours is huge. I think that's because there's nothing else to do up here. Terry says, I thought Martin's was a little out of the way store. When I saw your video, I could have lost my mind. Yeah, you could go in there and find a shoe stretcher and next to it a frying pan. It's one of those stores you don't know what you're going to find. I don't know what to say, but the fabric department is like, whew. And it's so hard for me to describe. That's why I had to do a video of it, because like if you go into Joann Fabric, you can pretty much bet you're going to be able to find this or that. Like if you go in and you say, well, I need a jewel tone in purple, you're probably going to find it. But when you go into Martin's, you don't know what you're going to find. There's lots of really nice fabric in there, but you can bet that if you're going for something specific, I don't know, it's been my luck that they don't always have it. But when you hit it right, you hit it right. Yeah, absolutely. I need some good pieces of fabric. Yeah, that's what I said a couple years ago. Now I'm inundated. Kelly says I'm a good enabler. I purchased 10 by 10 squares from Amazon. Yeah, those are so handy. Oh, Terry says, Lisa, the bus leaves at noon. Who's driving? That's what I want to know. How about a Maud's trip to Marie's to Martin's? What fun, says Lisa Marie. Honor says, I was not expecting your Martin's to be so expansive. Yeah, that's the thing. It's so hard to describe, and there is a lot there. That's why I really had to do the tour. And I missed 2 aisles. I didn't even go down because there was a lady down there, and I didn't want to, invade her privacy by showing all of YouTube. Lisa says, see, Deborah, it's all on Marie, honey. You're not to blame. Yeah, that's okay. I'll take it, Lisa. John's Bargain Store. Never heard of it. Sorry. I'm sure someone has. Charlotte says, Marie's an enabler. And Honor says, I'm down, Lisa Marie. It's on my bucket list. Well, listen, folks, we've been a little over an hour. And, Terry hired a chauffeur. Wow. What'd you do? Sell some of your stash, Terry? She's not selling her stash. Let's just make that clear right now. You guys, I always have a great time with you, and I hope you had fun too. So I'm going to end this for now, okay? And I hope you had a great time too. And I always end it with be kind out there. The world needs more of that, because we do. And I know every one of you is kind-hearted. Thank you for being here today. And she sold a few machines. Okay, everyone, take care until next time. Thanks again. Have a great day or night, whatever you're having.